I would like to introduce you to a study with one of the longest names I have ever seen. This study, titled Fish Consumption and Omega-3 Polyunsaturated Fatty Acids from Diet are Positively Associated with Cognitive Function in Older Adults in the Presence of Exposure to Lead, Cadmium, and Methylmercury, a cross-sectional study using N. Haynes 2011 to 2014 data. This study was important because we know that multiple components of fish improve cognitive function, including omega-3s, selenium, creatine, and the B vitamins, but the heavy metals inside of fish can induce cognitive impairments and deteriorate cognitive function. Essentially, they wanted to look at the association between monthly fish consumption or dietary omega-3s and cognitive function, while also looking into exposure to heavy metals found in seafood, such as lead, cadmium, and methylmercury, as well as selenium, which, as we'll discuss in a moment, appears to be a protective micronutrient. They found that in essentially every single group, as fish consumption and omega-3 consumption increased, so did cognitive function. And they found that it appeared like omega-3 consumption, fish consumption, and blood selenium levels were all associated with benefits towards cognitive function, and blood cadmium levels appeared to be negatively associated with cognitive function, meaning as blood cadmium concentrations increased, cognitive function appeared to decline. But once again, even in patients with high blood cadmium levels, omega-3 and fish consumption appeared to improve cognitive function. This appears to underscore the importance of the selenium to mercury ratio in fish. Essentially, selenium allows for the detoxification of heavy metals, especially mercury. Selenium is very important for the enzymes that detoxify heavy metals. And specifically for mercury, selenium can actually inhibit mercury absorption, bind to mercury, and demethylate it, turning it into its less harmful counterpart, an inorganic mercury molecule. Allow for the redistribution of mercury out of sensitive tissues like the brain and organs, and allowing for the detoxification of mercury by binding to it and turning it into a stable, insoluble form that can be excreted in the feces and urine. This study underscores the importance of the selenium to mercury ratio inside of fish. This is essentially stratifying how much selenium a fish has to how much mercury it contains. And the goal would be to consume fish with the highest selenium to mercury ratio, staying away from large fish like swordfish and shark, and choosing fish like sole, skipjack tuna, yellowfin tuna, flounder, halibut, and most forms of salmon and sardines.